Good morning. Good morning. My name is James. Can you tell me your full name, please? My name is Rupali Arun Dikkar. Thank you. And what shall I call you? You can call me Rupali. Rupali, very good. Mm, can you tell me where you are from? We are Polly. I am originally, where you are from? We are Polly. I am originally from Mumbai, India. Okay. And hey, can I see your identification? Okay. Thank you. That's fine. Thank you. Okay. I'd like to ask you some questions today about your hometown, our city. What type of place is your hometown? I come from Mumbai, which is called as the financial capital of India. So it is a pretty a hustle bustle kind of a city with lots of people coming around from all parts of India. Uh, it's a metropolitan place. So you would see people from all places, and I've been growing up over there all my life. I love my city. Okay, and what was it like growing up there? Just like any other normal upbringing. We went to schooling over there. We had the people from all different places to my school later. I did my college over there, my engineering over there, and I worked well over there. Pretty much normal like any other city. I would have access to all the resources, parks, theaters, classes, everything. Okay, and is it important? Um, Excuse me, how has it changed since you were a child? Things have changed a lot ever since. I've born when I was growing up. It was more like a close community. And we knew everything around, but of lately, because of too much of influx of people from all around the country, it's becoming a little more unsafe. And the number of people persecute, feed, persecute, feed, have increased a lot. Persecute meter, persecute kilometer, I think, have increased a lot. And so we don't get to see bigger houses. We don't get to see bigger parks. A lot of people around, everyone's running all the time. You don't know your neighbors that well. Anyone? Okay. We are going to move to a new topic, and I'd like to discuss cooking at meals with you. Do you enjoy cooking? Oh, yes. I do. Why? Because I think cooking, coming from an Indian heritage, cooking has been an integral part of our upbringing. It's a place to get all the family together. We have a lot of discussions over on the table. As I said, I'm from India, and so we have a variety of cuisines, and so it's nice to experiment new cuisines, make them and make the family happy. Okay. What kinds of foods are popular in your home country? Since it's a multi heritage, place, it isn't that the country as such likes one food, but um, then the place from where I come from, the very popular food out there is any kind of fast food or street food, which which, which would go from a bun with a white veggie burger, or a simple soul food like rice and lentils, some kind of pizzas and vegetables. Is it an important part of your culture to have dinner parties? Oh, yes. All our gatherings, be it social or family gatherings, have to be around dinner, because most of the time the parents as well as the children are out of the majority part of the day, and the only time they get to meet together is during dinner. So even a family dinner is like a big event for us. And when we host parties again, that's during the second half of the day. So dinner gatherings are definitely a major part of our culture. And do you prefer to eat with other people, or on your own? It depends. During lunch hours, I am generally all by myself at my desk eating alone, and that is the reason I prefer having with my family during the dinner hours. Okay, okay. Now, I'm going to give you a topic, and I'd like you to talk about the topic for 1 to 2 minutes. Before you talk, you'll have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say. Uh, can you can make some notes if you wish. You understand? Yes. Okay. Okay. And so there is here's your topic. Please read the topic carefully. Okay. All right. Remember, you have 1 to 2 minutes to talk. So don't worry if I stop you. Can you start speaking now, please? Yeah, sure. Oh, and the one person who has influenced me the most in my life has to be my mother. I have known her ever since I born. Uh, so it is going to be like 30 to 30, 33 years that I have known her. Now she's been a teacher, a mentor, and a guide unto me uh, professionally. And she is a teacher too. So there are a lot of qualities of her that have influenced me right from from my childhood, right from being a strong, independent working woman. She is one person who likes to speak her mind, and at the same time, she is compassionate, and those are the qualities of her so that have really influenced me a lot. The reason why that person is very important to me is because she is this one a blend of being soft and hard at the same time. So she would just be very nice and kind to us whenever needed. But at times when it was very important for her to put her food down and make things right for us, she wouldn't think you in one step, and would be the hard person that was needed to be. She has given me the independence to make choices of my own, live by the choices, and but at the same time, she she was that one person who would help my hand and make me aware of the pros and the cons of the choices if I would go ahead and to make and those. So that is the reason she is the most important person of my life. Even today, I go back into her for all the problems that I come across. So, with be it in my professional life or my personal life, that one person is just one phone call away from. Okay, thank you. Can I have the paper and pencil back, please? Sure. Thank you. Okay, let's discuss leisure and activities in your country. What types of leisure activities are popular in your home country? Hmm. We have all sorts of leisure activities, right from beginning, right from hanging around with friends at parks, picnics, going out for a movie in the theaters, and so to some places like a Broadway theater or something like that. So we enjoy doing all sort of art activities. Mm, what sort of weather do people in your country prefer? We have a lot of strong theater, which which need not be a Broadway kind of theater, but it is more like a play. Some of them being like three theater, wherein we showcase a lot of plays, and there are a lot of people who love being a part of the theater groups. Why is it important for people to have time for leisure activities? I think that is one time of the day or for one time in a week wherein you just get to unwind yourself, not worry about the daily chores and the attention that you have at work or at family. You can just be yourself. So let loose and let the inner kid in you be out for some time. So do you think that's important? Yes. Okay. And are there any other kinds of leisure activities that people do in Mumbai? Oh, yeah. Uh, a lot of people love playing a lot of sport activities like cricket, which is like a national sport of India. They love watching sports. So there are a lot of sports bars, a lot of bowling alleys, and stuff like that. Okay. Are there types of leisure activities that are popular in your home country today? The same as when your parents were young. No, a lot of things have changed. Maybe during our parents' upbringing, the leisure activities for them would be just going out for a theater or to watch a movie or a play as opposed to today, where there are a lot of other social joints which are readily available, like this, like some bars, sports bars, or even a lot of mall culture. So, people go out into the park just to hang out there, which are not the thing back then. And why do you think this has changed? Part, part reason, then I think it has changed is because we are now more aware of what's happening around the globe, which was not the case in the past. So there's a lot of Western influence in the country right now. So it's like the cool thing these days to do, visit malls, multiplexes. So that is like a cool thing these days. So finally, let's discuss sports in your country. So which sports are popular in your home country? Like I said, the cricket is the most popular sport. Back in my country, are there any other sports that are popular? Hockey, tennis, recently badminton. That's because some people are doing good at the global level, and that is why people are watching it more often now. And what are the benefits of playing sports? Sports, I think, is very important right from the childhood because that is um, that physical activity, as they say, is the most important part of your upbringing. So there are two things: mental strength and physical development, which you get only via sports. Do many parents have their children practice sports? Yes, there are a lot of clubs that the students get into even in the schools. We have like a mandatory subject of sports. Well, the types of sports that are popular now change in the culture. I see to some extent. Definitely, cricket's not going anywhere for sure. It's been there for the last couple of decades, and I don't see it changing. But yeah, a lot of people are these days interested in following the European League, so that might change a little bit, but not too much. And how can sports bring people from different countries and backgrounds closer together? I think Olympics would be the best example for that. So that is one place when people from all the countries, all the underdogs can just come in and showcase, and that is one place where they can all come together and not discuss about the political agenda, but try to show how well how we all are doing unitedly in a common sport. So thank you. This is the end of the speaking test. Thank you. Thank you.